So I was watching a YouTube video yesterday. Famous guy Hamza. I'm sure if anyone's watching, you do know who he is. Teaches quite a lot on self improvement and how to be the best version of yourself you can be as a man. The video I was watching was the proper clickbait as it is how to get to 10K a month because outside of the growth of the mind and enrichment and wanting to be as successful as you want, there's obviously the money side too. Everyone wants to be financially free because financial freedom frees up time to do other things. And as I'm looking to build this YouTube channel, and obviously I want to learn how to be a successful YouTuber. Um, Something he said was post a video within 24 hours, even if it sucks, even if it's not very good, even if you don't know what you're gonna say, just post. And I honestly had no intention of posting after the first video until I found a really good idea that I thought would be a hit, and finding high quality production and editing because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But I think what I realized is he said something really interesting in the video, and he said that when you tell yourself to do something, your brain is straight away going to tell you three reasons why you shouldn't do it. And what that makes me realize is, this idea of following instinct, you have to nurture instinct in order to be able to follow it, because what I've realized is that our brains are programmed in a certain way, and this is a result of the environment around us, the upbringing that you've had. And so, like in my case, if you've been brought up by traditional parents who went through the 9 to 5 in school, got good grades, got their degrees, worked up the jobs, then obviously I'm being built to be programmed in that same sort of structure. Growing up in the UK and of course living in Dubai, but following Western school system, you realize that you're being primed and geared to conform towards society. And so when there's that itch in you of, oh, this doesn't feel right and I don't want to do this, what I realized is it's easy to sit there and have that itch and then be like, oh, well, I can't do anything now. I've grown up 24 years, been primed to be this way. Instead of doing that, you can just focus on little habits every day that can slowly bring you towards what you're looking to achieve. And I think the thing that I want to touch on in this video is something that I've done recently. I think what I want to do with this channel is, like I said in the last video, use it as like a sort of diary to just share what I'm going through. And because I'm in the same position as so many other people out there, wanting to be financially free, wanting to be successful, but having all these barriers and self inflicted excuses, I think I just want to provide content using personal anecdotes of how I'm trying to become better every day. And the one that I'm going to talk about today is TikTok and what I've learned from it in the last 3 days. Yes, 3 days ago, I decided that I'm going to quit TikTok. I think I'm slowly trying to, you get told a lot, don't be a consumer, be a producer, think like a producer. And I've been trying to do that for the last few months. And I think what I realized recently is that in order to truly think like that, you have to start acting like it. And what that means is, if there are habits in your day-to-day basis where you're just consuming, then you need to eliminate these things, especially if you're not consuming things that are benefiting you. And so I deleted TikTok, and it was really, really interesting because as soon as I deleted TikTok, when I had a little bit of time, I went on my phone and instinctively I had the urge to scroll. And I tried really, really hard not to download it. And I didn't. First day I was okay. I got away with it. I managed to survive. But then what I started to realize was I started to go to Instagram or YouTube, and I was just looking for that short form content. And I was thinking, why do I need this? Like, it's not helping me. It's not making me a better person. And I realized that my brain is being primed to feel this way. And it's a really interesting discovery when you start, and it shows the importance of compound benefits, the benefits over time from eliminating a bad habit from you and showing the structure that it does. And I can start to see the changes in my brain. I mean, all that time I was wasting scrolling, I can now see I can just think more when I'm working on my e-commerce business. I'm not just trying to scroll through TikTok for solutions. I'm not getting on my phone. I'm just sitting there and trying to apply logic. And I think that's when you understand the true power of the mind. And I think Something that I've started doing over the last couple of days, which has definitely helped, is just take 30 minutes every day, go into a room, no electronics, and just stare at the wall for half an hour. You can truly learn a lot about yourself just from staring at a wall, because if you get restless and you're unable to do that and your brain starts drifting towards, I need my phone, I need to check my messages, that's when you start to realize um, just how subconscious your habits have been drilled, that your brain starts telling you to do these things. And it's just so important to start restructuring your brain. I'll give you an example. The first thing I do every morning when I wake up instinctively is just reach out to my phone and scroll. And it's like, is that actually a natural thing for the mind? It's crazy because you're distracting yourself straight away. And the worst part is that you've been programmed to do it. There's a really interesting statistic that I saw. Nottingham Trent University released it. On average, 18 to 33-year-olds check their phone 85 times per day. If you're sleeping for 7 hours a day, that leaves 17 hours in a day. That's 5 times an hour. And then we wonder why we don't have enough time in our day. Now, probably if I look back and watch this video, I don't think there's very much structure to it, and I have been a little bit all over the place. But I think if there is anyone watching, and something that I'm trying to teach myself and something that I've realized, and the point of this video essentially is that habit changes. If you can program your mind to eliminate certain bad habits, and every day you can just try and get rid of one bad thing and focus on training yourself to do something new, to read a book, maybe read 2 pages of a book to start. What I'm starting to see is that that leads to compound gains. And we don't notice compound games straight away, but it's like we have to play the long game. It's not a 2 minute show. I'm not gonna become rich overnight, am I? I need to work every day and tell myself that if I keep to that mindset every day and I try and eliminate these bad habits, then I'm just going to keep growing. My hunger for knowledge is starting to grow. My ability to look at how to make money on a more rational basis, on a day to day basis, is starting to grow. And I think that just this one habit of quitting TikTok has changed so much in a couple of days. And I know it sounds over the top, but like, genuinely, just give it a go. Delete TikTok off your phone and see 2 days, 2 days. See the difference it has on your brain and how you just start thinking about things. And I'm sure that if I can see the progress and benefit in this, then for anyone watching, you know, hopefully you will as well. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you did somehow stumble across this video, and the algorithm has somehow managed to push this onto your platform, which is very unlikely. Maybe I should say some keywords. I don't know. They say if you use the words like Matrix, Andrew Tate, things like that boost the algorithm. I don't know, but either way, if you liked it, um, do like, subscribe. If you have any feedback you want to give me on how I can be better, and if there's anything interesting that you'd want me to talk about, just, yeah, leave a comment below. And thanks for watching. Until next time.